Hi survivors, it's me Purpose and reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not horrifying. I want to talk to y'all today about the monsoon floods in Pakistan. It's so bad over there, it's crucial. Y'all, this is going on everywhere. I told y'all it's a global agenda. Just like all this weather-related catastrophes are occurring over here, this is going on in other parts of our world as well. Right now, there's an estimated losses of 10 billion in losses. They say there's at least over 1,000 people dead, and that means probably hundreds of thousands of people, to be honest with you. Then there's approximately close to 500,000 people displaced, which probably is way more than that. People affected, at least 33 million people are affected. The affected area is over 2 million, and the precipitation is at least 15. This is a bad situation over there in Pakistan, you guys. It says since June 2022, that's this year, a couple of months ago, floods in Pakistan have killed at least 1,136 people. The floods were caused by heavier than usual monsoon rains and melting glaciers that followed a severe heat wave, all of which are linked to climate change. It is the world's deadliest flood since 2017, the South Asian floods. And described as the worst in the country's history. On 25th of August, Pakistan declared a state of emergency because of this excessive flooding. By the 29th of August, Pakistan's Minister of Climate Change said around 1/3 of the country was underwater, affecting 33 million people. The government of Pakistan has estimated the loss of as 10 billion so far from flooding across the country. And it said in August, 6 military officials were killed in a helicopter crash during a flood relief operation. There's a lot of things that's going on associated to these floods over here. Over there in Pakistan. They're trying to get food and water to these people, y'all. The water's bad. People are dying of waterborne diseases. They can't really drink the water. They can't clean. It's really bad. And what's going on over there? We really need to be paying attention because it's gonna soon be hitting over here. It already has, really, in a lot of different areas, but it's not as vast and mass as that is all at one time. Y'all, those people are gonna die of starvation, of water diseases. And, and my hearts and prayers goes out to them and all those people, everybody who's been affected with all this ugly agenda and weather and illnesses and all these different things that everybody's been dealing with in the last 2 years. It's really bad out there. And this is something, this is like the new life, the new world we living in. Every time you turn around, there's another weather-related catastrophe. Right now, there's over 3 million people without power right here in the United States because of weather. It's water crisis going on, y'all. This stuff is getting severe. These are things that our lives depend on. When we're talking about shelter, food, and water being wiped out, they're saying how their crops are wiped out, their cattle, their livestock. The helicopters are passing by trying to throw food, distribute food. But y'all think they have enough for 33 million people and enough resources, enough helicopters and planes and whatnot and food? And we in the midst of a famine? It's already here. It's dreadful. It's here. This is the new life we live in. And it's survival to the fittest. I wouldn't be surprised if soon people start trying to eat each other. Allegedly. Man, we on the race for time. We on the race for time right about now. I'm telling you, this stuff is getting really bad, really quick, really fast. Really fast. It says images of water gushing down streets, swallowing villages, and destroying bridges serve as a stark reminder of the inequities of the climate crisis. Allegedly. which impacts the developing world disproportionately. Richard continues also bear a much larger historical responsibility for the crisis in the first place. Pakistan's Prime Minister, Shehbaz Sharif, said on Tuesday the current flooding in Pakistan has been the worst in the country's history. In his first time speaking with international media since becoming prime minister in April, he warned that Pakistan was facing a food shortage due to the crop damage caused by the floods and that the price of tomatoes and onions had skyrocketed. So whatever food is available, they can't afford to eat it anyway. Agendas. Allegedly. Every penny of aid sent to Pakistan will reach the needy, Sheriff added. At the same briefing, Planning Minister Ahsan Iqbal said that the global north should step up its responsibility to countries affected by the climate change. All the quality of life that people are enjoying in the West, someone is paying the price in the developing world. He said, Pakistan last year ranked as the 8th most affected nation by climate change from 2000 to 2019. In the Global Climate Risk Index by nonprofit group German Watch, people living in hotspots like South Asia are 15 times more likely to die from climate crisis impacts, and people over here too. People everywhere. This is a climate crisis. So they, of course, it's a climate crisis, and it's bad. So a lot of those people not gonna make it over there. A lot of people over here not gonna make it. We gotta work while it's day, because at nighttime no man can work. Our time is running out here. You know, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. If you're scared, don't come to this channel, because I'm telling you, I just tell the straight facts like how it is. You know, these are things we face, and these are things we dealing with, y'all. It's not gonna get any better. It seems like to me, the process has been sped up. At first, it's like a little bit here, a little bit there. You know, people talk about a couple of years, food shortages. Y'all, time's going by fast. A lot of people started talking about these food shortages like 2 or 3 years ago. Probably a little bit longer than that. Not, it's the time. You just because you go to market, you seeing food, don't think it's gonna be like that all the time. Just because you might see fruit stands on the side of the street somewhere sometimes, don't think it's going to keep being like that. Don't think you're going to always be able to go to the store and get you some food. Don't think you're going to always be able to turn on that faucet and get you some water. Those times are out of here. And if you still have access to those things right now, take advantage of it and stock up on some of them. Even that water. You put it up, you can always purify it by boiling it, water purification tablets, Berkeley's, however many sources, or however you purify your water. Or if you do it the old-fashioned way with a jug and put some rocks in it and you filtering your water, whatever. You know, I'm just saying it's time, y'all. And as far as educating yourself, we all need to be educating ourselves more on how to live on our own and get with like-minded people to also assist in everybody helping one another. Because this is over with. They're going in for the jugular. Allegedly. Y'all be careful out here. Be safe. I wish y'all nothing but the best. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like to support the channel. Please hit that donation button. It's a heart that says thanks. All the proceeds go back into the channel. Please support the allegedly and the good luck with that t-shirts. These are t-shirts that I own, and also proceeds go back into the channel with that. If you're looking for some bug out areas in Texas and some land, very prime property for sale in Texas to get you and your families out of harm's way, out of the cities, I have some for sale and for lease. This is land that I own. As a disclaimer for YouTube, and you guys, as always, please follow me on my other platforms. Links are in the description. And watch this world. Watch the weather. Smell your water. Boil your water before you use it. Keep surviving.